Somebody gotta stop Battle Beast. This man gotta be stopped, bruh. He just keep beating everybody's ass, man. We in issue 2 of Battle Beast. And well, after taking out that Juggernaut in the last issue, ripping off his arm and taking it back to the ship, my man is eat. And little homie that he rescued at the end of the last issue was just like, yeah, that arm is huge. That means you're not gonna need to eat me, right? Like, I would provide you with no sustenance. And Battle Beast was like, for real, for real? I might eat you just to get you to shut up. And little homie was like, my fault. They ain't gotta do all that. And so that's when Battle Beast was like, all right, ship. You said that you was gonna find me a worthy opponent. We've been out here for weeks now. What's up? And the ship's just kind of like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I lied. I was really just gonna try to starve you to death. It just seemed like the most efficient way. And Battle Beast was just like, ha, starve? What? And Battle Beast was like, you realize I could rip this ship apart and just go floating off in any direction? I can guarantee you I'll get discovered long before I starve. See, I don't know, maybe you thought because I was in here just wolfing down all this meat that I don't know what it's like to be hungry, but trust me, I know that sensation very well. I just don't like it. And little bro in the corner was just like, please don't tear the ship apart. I can't survive out there. So Battle Beast is like, well, damn, okay. I hear your plan, but like, wouldn't you like to be around to see it get done? Because if I tear you apart, it's kind of done. And the ship was like, yeah, to be fair, I didn't really think about it past that. I just figured that Juggernaut guy was the strongest dude that I found in the database. I didn't really have anything to top that, so I felt like this was the next best option. But that's when the little alien homie was like, Mr. Battle Beast, sir, could I just speak right quick? And Battle Beast was like, fine. But I swear to God, if you start begging again, boy. And so that's when bro's like, all right, cool. Look, you want a super strong opponent? I got one on my home world. It's actually the sister of the dude that you fought in that giant nail. She's the one who put him there. And to do that, she would have had to whoop his ass. So if you want a strong fight, I got one on my home planet. The only thing is, like I told you, I am kind of like the king. And I can't show up half eaten. So like, take me to go get a body, please. I'll take you back to my kingdom. And if you're trying to fight to the death for some odd reason, I'm sure you'll find it there. And Battle Beast was just kind of like, say less. If old girl was powerful enough to put old boy in that nail, I'm trying to run them hands. And so bro was just like, okay, that's cool, but like, can we go get my new body? Cause I'm telling you, they're not gonna take me serious if I go back home like this. And Battle Beast was just like, you know what? I need some weapons. So sure, let's go. And well, that's when they make their way to this place where they basically learn that ain't nobody gonna be able to rebuild bro's biological body, but they can get him like a robot body. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This entire comic panel, I was gonna leave out the video cause it ain't even really important. But I really wanted y'all to show the freakiest motherfucker in comics is this guy right here. Read this bubble. Now look at who he talking about and tell me this man ain't a freak. But at any rate, while they're trying to find the guys that they need to get little man a new body, Battle Beast is just like, bruh, I swear, for God, let one more person bump me, I'm going to slaughter everybody in here. And little man was just like, please don't do that, man. Like, I got this, just let me do all the talking. And Battle Beast was like, fine. Little does either of them know, homie right here, oh yeah, he watching. And I think he just found who he was looking for. But at any rate, they get up in here, they find the guy he looking for, and they're like, hey man, I got a body we could give y'all, but what you looking for? Super advanced, and more importantly, super expensive. So like, unless you got the bread, and dude was like, I mean, I don't really have the money for it. And dude was like, what about your homeboy? He's a pretty big guy. I mean, if he wins the little battle arena thing, it'll be more than enough money. And Battle Beast was like, battle arena? Fighting to the death? I'm in there. And yeah, bro was indeed in there. And I'm gonna be real, the very first dude who was about to have to fight that man said, nah, no sir, I can feel the aura from here. I'ma hide on that. And if I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all, it looking like everybody else probably should have taken that same route because he wrecked everyone. But that's when this weird, veiny looking dude called the Unknown pulls up and he just like, bruh, I don't know who you are, But my strength, speed, durability, power, it's unrivaled. I'm undefeated. I'm unknown. I live for battle, and I ain't never gonna stop until a motherfucker put me down. And Battle Beast was like, word, say. And boy, they just start going at it. Unknown tries to cut Battle Beast in half, but my boy was like, nope. Leaps up, jumps on top of the sword, runs up bro's arm, and just starts biting chunks of his face off of his face. And the Unknown is not happy about it, boy. He hit Battle Beast with the backhand of fury. And Battle Beast was like, with that hit, it looked like you might be the one that dies in a glorious death today. And Unknown was like, boy, you talking to? I'm him. I'm Unknown. And that's when he runs up at Battle Beast, but my boy shows them hop, cuts this man's arm off while in midair, flips up, stabs this man in the mouth. But he not done, cause he pulls one of the coldest things I've ever seen anyone do. While this blade is still in bro's mouth, he lands on the back of that shit and then unzips this brother's entire body. Woo, Jesus! Fatality. And well, after ripping this man open like a present on Christmas morning, he notices a human and he's just like, what is this? When his boys run up and they were like, oh man, thank you for saving him. He was in some crazy cocoon thing. But now we can, get him back to health. And Battle Beast was like, I don't care about none of that shit. I won. Where's my money? And well, with that, Battle Beast got his money. Old boy got himself a nice new little body. And the two are on their way to make it back to old boy's homeworld, so Battle Beast can have the fight of his life. Unfortunately for both of them. But see, the thing is, as they're trying to leave the docking station, for some odd reason, their ship won't leave because it's stuck in a tractor beam. And we find out that Battle Beast ship itself, well, it just so happens it may have given away their location to some people who was looking for Battle Beast. Yeah, you remember that guy from earlier? Well, apparently, he been looking for Battle Beast for about a bit now. And now he found him. He ready to take him back to his own world and kill that man. And well, Battle Beast ain't happy about it. More than likely not because they're gonna try to kill him, but probably because he is supposed to be on his way to probably the best fight of his life, and now he is being inhibited probably by a bunch of guys that this dude sees below him. And a waste of time. And he don't look happy about it. But to be fair, I wouldn't be happy either. I got scrubs in my way. The computer talking about I hate you. Yeah, man, it's really looking like the plot getting thick for this man down here. But with as bloodthirsty of a beast as Battle Beast is, I feel like he'll be alright. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a story for another time. As for now, I'm Amaiso T, and I'll catch y'all later.